Hello, greetings, and welcome back to Cinderia. We've had about a half dozen runs or so on our new save. So let's go over here, talk to Rivet. We can begin again. Let's have a quick chat and swap out. We unlock the kitchen so we can get a little bonus before we go in there. Sure, some more damage for the boss. And let's get going on our run. We lost a lot of the buffs and everything that we had previously, so we're pretty much building up, taking some damage already. Building up again from a new game here, and I am doing terrible at dodging. Get out of there, and blam blam, get him done. Go. And let's see, cannon turrets or rocket blast. I actually like both of these a lot, especially this rocket one because that's just a huge explosion. I think I'll take that, even though I want turrets as well. I had turrets for the successful run that I had done. I don't remember if I had this rocket blast or not, but this is really cool. It's a big explosion. I think it stacks, or maybe I made it stack when I upgraded. Get out of there. There we go. Just roll past him and whack him in the back. Taking damage throws grenades, which would be very good. 8% fire rate. So I think we should do this, where we go back and forth with the melee and the range attacks, just kind of weaving those two together. Damage there, get out of there. Eating way too much damage already at the beginning. Get a little health. Oh, I think that pushed him away. Shouldn't have pushed him away. Shell damage. More damage to distant. Explosive. I have a sweep, don't I? Smash and sweep, which is the last one. Explosive blast at my feet. Or sweeps do stacks, which do more damage when they get targeted. Sweep is the finisher. And that's shots from ammo, so I have to shoot them to get the extra damage. We'll go with this one for right now. It's a little bit more coordination than I can do. While I really want another card, I'll go do the random event. Always try to shoot for the random events. That's how we get things unlocked. And we'll go fishing. Anytime now. That was a pretty good fish. I think it was the second to the top fish there. And there's a crab, so I get some of the fragments. That way we can upgrade our various items that we'll be picking up. At least those that aren't the lower level common ones. That looked like this guy over here. So I've got some money and some fragments. Not bad, indeed. Oh, get out of there. Is that only a chance to explode? Yeah, 40% chance, which is why it's not doing it all the time. Get out of there. And we can get traps. I don't want traps on a activatable ability. And grenades. Meh. I will upgrade this. Yes, more of them. What do I want to buy? Let's go over here and get another passive ability. Oh, get out of there. Some melee attacks. Increase our shots. I'll try to empty the whole magazine into them. Ouch. Kaboom. And that way I can just unload those few shots I've got there. And your grenades again. Roll down. Roll down. Or roll down. Reduced. By a lot. Which is really cool. Where we can throw grenades. I keep getting hit more than I should. Let's throw grenades. Because I am bad, and we can optimize about being bad. Anything around here? Oh. Let's sit out. Oops. That was a waste on him. That did interrupt him. See, there's a little doggy guy over there. We can go save this guy. In our first few runs that I have the videos for, this guy actually gives us an item at the start of our run. So it's good that he showed up now, so we can get extra starting things from them. Saving more people from the town and upgrading our shelters. Ooh, and more cake rooms with more HP. I'll take those too. What was this? This is run 7 and I've already found like the 3rd or 4th person to save. Get out of there. Ouch. Almost treating that like an execute. I'm good with that. Especially if I can keep the use of it alright. I should probably be paying attention a bit more to if I have it on a cooldown rather than just assuming that I do have that rocket on a cooldown. Grenades explode. I do like rolling and doing more damage. Because I'm rolling through people for the most part. So that should up my damage. Oops. I hate you. Melee gives me more shooties. Funny, and I kept losing my cursor through there too. I find it pretty easy for me to lose my cursor. Cake is up next. This cake is not a lie. Ouch, wasn't paying attention. Was trying to shoot that crow. That melee damage giving us extra shots. I might as well just unload them all. Souls and cake. So that gave us extra because we have that grasshopper. We got some extra HP out of it. There's no healing in the shops yet. Money's not really worthwhile for us either. But we can go see what's in the shop. Sometimes there are various abilities and things that we can pick up, which would be beneficial for us. this one is upgraded to? No. So this isn't plus, otherwise it would say plus on there. But I will take extra damage. And then I have got money for these as well, so we'll take that. And we can destroy. Get rid of that armor. Pick up the snowman. So now we've got better items going across the board. Is it worth buying now? I'll save the money. I'm doing pretty decent on this run. I'll save the money and wait for another shop. Otherwise, I could refresh and have significantly less money to do anything with there. Let's just stay away from the boss as much as possible, and don't forget to blast him with our rocket. Whoop. Oh, and he's being aggressive right away. That was all 3 of my big shots. Oh, get away from that. I ate all 3 of those. Need to get some melee damage. Get away from that. Get away from that. Melee lets me shoot more. Get away. Still had a bit of that powered up. He only dropped down to that half before he went into the second phase here. Get out of the way. Gonna reload so we can get a little bit of melee damage to increase that attack speed. Away. I ate that one in the AoE. He's almost dead, so let's send a few shots that way. And we got him. Those were more or less panic fire rockets, but those did phenomenal. I really like that. I really like that a lot. And we got to stay alive a bit more. Kills drop extra gold, which is fantastic, or fireballs. This is definitely gone. One of these can disappear. Probably intelligence-based one. It's more powerful, so it's going to get me more. Snowball. Get rid of that snowman. He's got not a snowball's chance in hell. So now we want blood or more crit. Kills drop extra gold. That's money. That's not going to be that great. This is also not that great. We'll probably want the extra gold one. And we should have a lot of shards. We do. And now we've got no more shards, but at least we upgraded our pickaxe there. Strength and agility is what we're using. Use a little bit of both, trying to melee and do everything. We're getting that item there is shooting those fireworks all over the place. You can go back and review that since it's putting in some work for us. Taking too much damage there. Should probably focus on these guys a bit more. Shoot whoever is closest. So I'm not running into things that I shouldn't be. That's that scroll of cinders, which is throwing fireballs out everywhere. That's every time I melee hit, it's getting a chance for that. I want another skill, or another ability card rather. Get away from you. Get away from those. That was a short shot. Those rockets seem to not really stun, but it interrupts them. It's probably a better way to do it. Oh, it does say briefly stunning. So yeah, that is interrupting them. That'll stop them, enemies doing whatever they're doing. Rapid fire turrets, which I would love. And igniting enemies. Let's do a turret. A turret for support. I won't get a whole lot of the benefits of the turret upgrades because I don't have anything to do that yet. But just having something right here as backup, that'll be good. Go smash these guys, get our melee hits, get our blast, throw an interrupt in there, roll through and backstab. Took a little damage there from being in the way. I love the shoulder throw. I'll pick that up. That's another command interrupt. Put you over there. And yeah. We'll move forward through here. I almost want to get rid of that turret at this point because it's not going to synergize with what we're doing. Toss that guy, shoot him. Just throwing damage everywhere. Shoulder throw is awesome. I need to keep an eye on that reload or just blast it whenever I'm done. Get all the shots off at once. We'll get that reload in there. There's nothing like being in a prime position to shoot them and then not doing it. Let's go get another ability. These passives, yeah, these passives are going to be really great for us, and they have been. Another explosion, more stuns. I missed my shoulder throw. Get that HP. Don't forget the turrets. As I already forgot about the turrets. Instantly reload during the melee hits, which would keep me having more ammo in the barrel. The clusters, not so much. Try it, because these are like just grenades all over the place that'll explode, which could be good for like an opening setup. Backstab damage is reduced. Well, I want cake. We'll go with the random event. And we'll get candy instead. So these are grenades in here. It's a different ammo type. Those will change, and they'll just kind of launch, and then they'll explode after a moment. I don't think they explode on hit. More HP, more erosion. I'll take it. And we'll get another curse up there. So now I gotta choose things faster. Well, what do we have up here? Backstab reduction, and I have to choose abilities or cards faster. And of course, I'll take the final candy too. 75 erosion. And no, I did not turn into candy, but I did get a couple of buffs over here. More HP and restore on room entry. And then more crit damage going through. I'm already restoring 2. Couldn't really see it there, but 2 when I leave, 1 when I enter. That'll be some sustain there. We'll drop those grenades. Shoulder throw. There's chaos all over the place. Get out of the way of those waves. Oh. Some more grenades. I don't know what got us those more grenades. We'll toss you to get rid of that. Oh, took that damage too. I'm about to die, and I don't want to die yet. I'd rather die in the boss room to the boss. Ow. Just ate all those butterflies. Hopefully I can do a little bit better. This is what I want. This will upgrade the turret when I hit it. I just need to... I think I got both of those. whatever was left behind because I hadn't chosen and I only had the 8 seconds to do so. Let's get a cake. Cake will be more ability. So I can come in here, drop a turret, get out of there. Oh, I missed that again. I'm gonna die there. Yep, that was death. I was trying to get the shoulder throw. Looks like I missed it. Butterflies, no thank you. Where's my... Oh, it's on cooldown. About to say, where's my shoulder throw in there? And I'm already blasted through half of that life bar already. There's no HP up there. There's an ability. I'd like to get the extra turrets. And then this is going to be the penultimate room, so I'm going to get a turret upgrade, more turrets. And this build really isn't synergizing too much, but at least this is a good boss for just having turrets empowered in front of them. I can drop a couple of them and then smash it once to empower. Turret, turret, turret. And if I can get back to it. Nope. Oops. I thought the first... Oh, maybe it didn't take. Run away from these guys. I thought I got the ability to make the first hit the forge shot to empower the turrets, but apparently not. Oh, missed that. Get away from that butterfly. Oh, I ate those ones. I rolled right into it, didn't see it till the last minute. Yeah, I didn't really like the grenades everywhere, so I want to avoid that. But I also had the debuff, which was making me have less time to choose. But at least I know what I do and don't like. I think those grenades are better for clearing out trash rather than trying to fight the bosses. The regular shots might be better for that. Alright, so we have some souls that we can spend in here. We already have 30 extra HP. We could get one more dash, which would be fantastic for us too. We also get fragments, more fragments when we break things. I'm not too concerned about that. Not too concerned about the backstab at the moment. But getting extra refreshes, extra item, or even extra money. I didn't even do this till the last one, but not having to worry about money rooms is great. I think the dashes are going to be way more important, having that extra dash. So we'll take that for now. And then we can do a little more backstab damage. Ideally, we should always be not in front of the enemy fighting them, at least for most of the characters. What did you want? You want 30? No, we just need some more bricks. I thought we had to upgrade. Our shelter is already level 2, but if we get more bricks, then we can upgrade more. This guy will give us 5 more. Still not enough for what we need. But he's also going to give us more items at the start once we get his quote-unquote junk room started. If we come back over here, Anti-Witch Lab, we can upgrade that. Get that Saint statue for the support skills. We can actually get that going now, since we've got the goods for it. And we'll want that junk hut also, because that'll give us starting items. We can grab some food real fast. Let's do some armor. We can keep it. And if we take a look up here, this is where we can get some support skills. This is some AoE damage. We'll start off with this. One more thing that we can have in our toolkit and we'll see that when we go forward from here. And you also want candles. To have 5, I'll give it to you, and then we can start upgrading these things. Once it was down here, this was our Ice Dragon Knight Isdra. That's another unlockable character, but we have to get that way first. First of all, we'll get discounts in the shops. I'll take that for some pages. HP, I love restoration at the shops. That'll give us a reason to keep some money on hand. And then erosion reduction after every chapter. So after we beat a boss and we enter that room with the little brazier there, that way we'll get a little erosion reduction. We've unlocked that. Immune to the first damage of boss damage. Yes, definitely worthy. And then we can unlock a character. Poof. And there we go. So now that's 3 playable characters unlocked, and we can have a talk with her. We'll keep playing with Rivet for right now, but now we have 3 of the 4 characters unlocked, and maybe if we get far enough into the second area, we can have that other random encounter and see Uma once again and give her some shards to heal her critters and unlock her as well. I've only seen her a couple of times so far. I'm like trying to shoot this guy like I actually have an ability to do so. Speaking of abilities, down here is the support skill, T, and that'll hit things in an AoE around us. That's pretty good. Surge the body. I like. We'll take that. So that's a speed buff for shooting everything. We'll skim that, or we'll shift that one around as necessary. Like for now. Increase melee damage and shooties. Get out of there. Once it comes back up, we can do it again. Get away. Bonk, bonk. Final round becomes a grenade, because that's the AoE. I do like splash damage. Take damage, knocks back. We'll do splash damage with our shells, and these should be our shells, our normal shots. We'll take the cake. Take the cake for more HP. Oops. One didn't hit me, the other one would. That's why you don't want to be surrounded by these guys. You want to constantly be positioning yourself to be in a not surround. And I can also hit T. This is going to deal damage around me. It's like okay, but it's not going to wave clear for me. Get another card. I haven't got much, or rather I didn't have much in the way of those passives for the runs before I had it all white. So it was just that one, and then there was like a wave around me, a wave AoE, as opposed to just hitting random stuff around me. Get away from you. Let's go increase melee. Get out of there. Rocket propulsion, so launch at an area and explode on landing, or do that shoulder tackle. Take this and I'll swap it over. This character kind of reminds me of a mix between Tristana and Jinx, as I can do a little bit of melee. I can jump around if I can cue that correctly. Oh, I did the power up. I hit the wrong thing. Because Tristana can jump in and blow things up. I like that. that big rocket that I had the previous run here, where I just got to fire it off a few times because I built it up so I could have a stock up of it. That was pretty cool. It's like an execute rocket because it at least stunned him a little bit, which was fantastic. Shells have a chance to split. I do like that. Hit, which deals extra damage. Flurry punches. We'll do the splitting shells. I'm trying to weave more shots in between everything. So like do a couple of melee, a couple of the shots. I don't have the, I think it was the passive ability that lets you, the melee lets you do more of the shooting faster, which would be fantastic because then we could just have not just these AoE explosions everywhere. Stupid crow, die. Not just the melee increase, but the range increase shots too. And there was a triple shot there. Reload again. Get out of there. Pop slam. Did you stun? I like this jump I've already got. I don't necessarily want another one. We could convert. Or we can refresh. Let's try that. I don't like either of these. And I can't trust this stunning the boss, knowing where the boss is going to be at. That's what I'm building towards, is bosses. And I don't like that either. I'll do an upgrade instead. Let's upgrade our rocket jump. And now I can stun. Because stunning is very powerful. Clear out this stuff real fast. I didn't see anything else on the edges of the map while we were running around. And, oh, here's our random event. We can see how this plays out a little differently between the characters too, because Rivet didn't just immediately attack them like Rue did. We can pick up another ability in here, and we can re-roll, because that's a little on the high side. Get another passive skill. We can get some rocks. I do need the stones for building things. I'll take that one, because that'll upgrade the sanctuary, so we can have more of those folks helping us out. All of those splash damage shots there, really tearing up these waves. Really nice. High pressure charge, I don't want, I'm out of refreshes. I don't know, because we've seen this a couple of times. We've seen that turret a couple of times. Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade our overcharge. Also gives me shield. That could be nice because that's going to make me want to melee. And if I'm in melee range, I might as well have a little bit of shield for being hyper aggressive. It'd be nice if we got that passive ability to increase our melee attack while we were sitting there, or increase our shooting attack while we increase our melee attack. Splash damage for everyone. Out of there. Nothing special around there. Now we get to upgrade an ability. 40% chance to split into 5 shells or more splash damage. We'll take the bigger fan when that forks. It's happening pretty often, and I am trying to weave that into the attacks and utilize it. There we go. So I can stun you guys, and I can get these melees. Get out. Nope. That did a lot of work there. Another item. Another passive. This is the Forge Hammer. Those will upgrade turrets. I don't want grenades. Rolling leaves of oil on the ground. Oil can be ignited, but how do we ignite it? I'll take this one because I never take it. And I know that Forge Hammer, not only can I shoot that at turrets, but it's also more powerful. Money or shop. Let's go for money right now. I still don't know how many rooms it is until a boss. I guess that is kind of the answer, that boss room is next. But that'll be a nice upgrade once I get it back. Now here we go. We're okay. We got 10 HP missing. We still have our 1 resurrection. Got a couple of abilities going for us. We just need to read the boss, stay out of the way. And as such, we'll just take out his minions here. At least do our best to. There's that first instance of boss damage that we just took. Dodge that. There's that oil. Get out of the way there. I took some damage there. Oh, I run into that. Need to summon more guys. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, there we go. Maybe I have to stand on it and shoot, and that's how I get it to ignite. Seems very situational. Maybe I can do something to make it happen more often. Need to remember that my Q ability that I've got, or the one I should say I have linked to Q, does a stun. I think I will stun him. Said I think I would, but obviously it didn't matter because he doesn't care. Don't want you to have little minions, so you're gone. Yeah, you didn't care about my stun again. AoE. Out of the way. Ow. Ow, I died. Okay, so may not have been the best there. I think that shoulder throw helped out quite a bit. Turrets also help too. They put on a lot of damage. It's not all reliant on me. So that's a good learning lesson. Shouldn't brute force it, for sure. Especially when you lack the finesse for those kinds of things. But here's our run recap and what we got on there. Did not care for the oil slicks, but I did like the split fire and explosions for everything. Those were good because it was very good wave clear. I'll hop down here, and we'll probably leave it here for now. I'm definitely enjoying this game. I hope you guys go out and try it for yourselves. Until next time, go forth and build great things. See you then.